Brianna Aldridge joined by Calvin Watkins with Dallas Morning News as the Cowboys get ready to welcome in the Washington Commanders. But I got to go back to last week for a second because you and I had a conversation a few weeks ago about how the unlikelihood it was the Cowboys would fall to the Panthers. But Calvin, they were able and managed to do that.
Yeah, I'm stunned. I had a lot of drinks after that game. I couldn't believe that the Cowboys would lose to the Carolina Panthers. Considering how they beat up the New York Jets the previous week, it was an opportunity for the Cowboys to win 2 consecutive games on the road, and then they can feel good about themselves playing the Washington Commanders, who they play this weekend. I'm not sure what kind of team the Cowboys are right now. They're so up and down. I had a great conversation with Kenny Clark, as you know, the veteran defensive tackle. And Kenny Clark was like, hey, I've been through this before. I've lost 6 in a row. I was with the Packers, and we became the 7th seed. We won a playoff game. That's great. I don't know if this team can do that, but right now we're in the midst of an up and down team.
And the only consistency is offense, but the run game did take a little bit of a hole in. Schottenheimer talked about that today. We heard from Javonte Williams a little bit today. But how important is it to be balanced when you don't know what you're going to get week to week from the defense when you're talking about this offense, who is the #1 offense in the league, but it was a little scary on what they were unable to do last week.
Yeah, it was a little jarring to watch them being unable to run the football. Javonte Williams was like 3rd in the league in rushing yards. They got 2 offensive starters back from injury. So I would think that they would perform a little bit better against the Panthers, but the Panthers have a pretty good front, right? So did the Jets. But as Kenny Clark likes to say, it's a week-to-week league. But we don't care about that. We care about wins and losses, and they got beaten up pretty good by Carolina. So let's see what happens going forward to Washington.
And some even better news, it looks like CeeDee Lamb is at least trending toward possibly taking the field. KaVontae Turpin, Tyler Booker, I know some people were talking to him at his locker room as well. Those are all things that haven't been there, and they've been making it work without it. Now, Schottenheimer was asked about this, so I'm kind of interested on your opinion on it. Do you feel like it's going to be a little easier said than done to distribute the CeeDee Lamb and the Pickens now that CeeDee Lamb is possibly coming back?
Yeah, I think so, because before George Pickens started to have a lot of fun on the football field, it was CeeDee Lamb's world, and Pickens he was okay with it. And it's going to take CeeDee maybe a week or 2 to kind of fully get back to where he was, because he had an ankle injury and that kind of thing. And now it might even open the door for Pickens again, because people might be scared of CeeDee Lamb and try to take CeeDee Lamb out, and opens the door up for him. So I think it'll be okay. When they first made this deal for Pickens, CeeDee said, hey, there's no #1s here. We're both elite receivers, and they are. They really are. And Dak Prescott, he's not one of those kind of quarterbacks that forces the ball to people. He throws to whoever's open. So I think he'll be fine.
And then, just real quick, going to the run game, Jaden Blue was a guy that everyone's been excited about. Haven't really seen the click there for him yet, but now that Miles Sanders is officially done for the season, how important is it to get this rookie a chance before you start looking at what else is around? Like Schottenheimer said, they're keeping their options open, but if you look at what they have, their options aren't that open with what they have.
People are acting like Jaden Blue is Tony Dorsett. Okay, everybody calm down. He's a rookie, right? He was backing up at Texas. Everybody's calm down now. Javonte Williams is the starter, and I like the fact that Blue brings a little speed, but so far we have not seen that on the football field yet. They have Phil Maffa, who's a late-round pick. He's healthy. He's on the injured reserve list. Malik Davis is on practice squad. They can move him up. So everybody calm down before we put him in the Ring of Honor. Let's just give it one more week with Javonte Williams. But I do like the fact that Blue has some speed and that kind of thing. He just hasn't showed it yet on the football field.
Do you have confidence that this team, if CeeDee's able to make it back, that they're going to be okay regardless of what the defense might put up against Jaden Daniels?
Okay, what do you mean by okay? Like win a ball game?
Serviceable to win a game. What do you mean? More than okay than last week where they weren't able to get it done in what was a winnable game.
I thought last week was a winnable game, but the previous week against the Jets, I thought the Jets were going to win that game. So who knows? I don't even know what I'm talking about. But this week against Washington, I did pick the Cowboys to win this game.
Okay.
However, the Commanders are coming in on a short week. They got beat by Chicago, which was surprising. Hey, Chicago might be going to the Super Bowl. They beat the Cowboys, right? So this is the winnable game for the Cowboys, because this is how the season has gone for them. They've been an up-and-down team. They had a tie with Green Bay. We didn't think they were going to be competitive with the Packers, and they were. They were competitive with the Eagles in the first week of the season on the road. But they have some issues, as you said. The running game, the defensive secondary is a disaster right now. So you're not sure what you're going to get week to week. So we might get a Super Bowl team on Sunday against the Commanders. Who knows?
In the words of Kenny Clark, it's a week-to-week lead. So we'll just have to strap up, buckle up, and see what happens. For Calvin Watkins, for Brianna Aldridge.